Welcome back to another installment of Replay or Reject, PlayStation Classic Edition. Just a quick recap, I'm giving each game on the PlayStation Classic 1 hour to win me over. After that hour, I'll make my determination on whether the game would be worth replaying in the future, or if it will get added to my ever-growing list of reject games that I never want to play again. There's only one game on this list that I've actually beaten before. The rest of them either I have barely played, never played, or never even heard of. Well, that's enough preamble, so let's get to it. Moving on, and at a quick glance, I almost thought they put Street Fighter on here, but on closer inspection, it's Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo.
Oh, good.
So they got the rights to do a Street Fighter game, but not like a real Street Fighter game. That'd be like if instead of using regular Resident Evil, they instead put on Resident Evil Survivor. Okay, maybe not that extreme. So, yet another puzzle game. Maybe I'm being too harsh on the puzzlers, but again, the system is supposed to be a showcase of the best that the PlayStation had to offer. And just at least so far, the puzzle games just don't fit that in my opinion. So at the main menu we have Arcade Mode, Street Puzzle Mode, and Versus Mode.
I'm friends with a toilet paper tube, an apple, and a box.
Okay, so we have Arcade Mode and Street Puzzle Mode. I started with Arcade, and I picked Easy to start while I figure out how to play. We have 8 characters to choose from, and I'm not really sure what the big difference overall is between them. It looks like they all might have like a different special move or something. I'm not familiar enough with any of the characters anyway, since I'm more of a Mortal Kombat guy, but I at least recognize Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li. I go with Ryu, and the game starts, and I had no idea what I was supposed to do. It's a falling block game though, so those are never too complicated, and it didn't take me long to pick up at least the basics. You just try to get the matching colored jewels together, and then you use one of the spinny orb looking pieces of that same color to make them all disappear. And when you make jewels disappear, they go over to your opponent's side, and the goal is to make their screen fill up before yours does. It took me most of the first round to figure out the rules.
You're so stupid!
So it wasn't a fancy victory, but it was a victory. Part of that is due to the fact that I'm playing on easy mode, but hey, I gotta learn somehow. Round 2 went a little bit quicker and was more decisive since I now kinda knew what I was doing. And then round 3, we had a mirror match, which I won again without too much trouble. I then get the game over screen and get to enter my initials. The mature adult I am, I of course enter ass. But then it changes it to Cap. Cap? Did they add a little censorship here to stop me from using my God-given name? Before I tried out normal mode in the arcade, I gave Street Puzzle Mode a try. Ahead of the battle, it has you selecting an item which looks to be unlockables. Like, you select something to try and unlock it, and then if you win, you get that item or a code or something, maybe? I have no idea, though, because dude just went ham on me here. Like, he's not even looking at his pieces as he slams them down and completely decimates me. What the f***? I guess I wasn't ready for that yet, so I headed back to arcade mode with my tail between my legs. I did at least bump it up to normal, though, this time, and I started getting the hang of things as I kept playing. Not like I was kicking any major ass or anything, but it did feel like I was starting to strategize more. A lot of that may have been luck, though. See, with these dropping block games, they all have that luck element to them where sometimes you just get the right blocks in the right order, and you do good, but it's not solely based on skill. But a win's a win, though.
Bye, Felicia.
And then other times, you're doing well, and you feel like you're doing well, and you think you're going to win, and then all of a sudden... So yeah, when you end up in a situation like that, there's not really anything you can do. I would sometimes get a bunch of blocks dumped on me all at once like that, and it was basically game over once that happened. I guess it's fair, because I was doing the same thing to my opponent too. But when I did it, I really didn't feel like it was something I actually did intentionally. I did my best to just get as many blocks together as I could, but I didn't pay much attention at all to my opponent's side of the screen. I did eventually work my way through arcade mode and had my final battle against Akuma. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Again, I'm not a huge Street Fighter fan. He didn't seem too much harder than the previous fights, but he did beat me twice. And then on the third time, I beat him pretty quickly. See, again, luck definitely plays into this. Now, since this prudish game won't let me enter my name as Ass, I went with Cock instead. Don't try to word police me, you stupid, almost 30-year-old game. And that was it. I finished that last puzzle at right over 58 minutes, so by the time the credits rolled, there really wasn't time to do anything else. As I kind of expected from the start, this one's another reject for me. The thing is though, at the very beginning of my playthrough, I was thinking this was going to be another one of those games that would just drag on for my hour. But once I started playing it, it actually did keep my attention, and I did have a little bit of fun. However, not enough fun to make me really want to play it again. If you are a big Street Fighter fan, this would probably be more entertaining for you than it was for me. Some of the after-fight quips got a chuckle out of me, and if you know these characters and their personalities, you'll probably appreciate them way more.
Bruh.
The game was simple enough to learn, and it felt like I was playing better by the end. Obviously, it would take time to actually get good, and I would need to get a lot better to have a chance at the street puzzle mode. Another reason I'm passing on this one is that I've played a similar game way back, but in Mortal Kombat form. See, Mortal Kombat Deception had puzzle combat in it, which is very much like this game, but I actually played that one quite a bit. The thing is though, it wasn't a full-fledged game. It was a throwaway diversion in a bigger game that had a story mode and chess mode and the regular tournament/arcade mode. And then when you would win, you would also get coins that would let you unlock things in the crypt, so there was some incentive to play it outside of just being a time waster. So yeah, if I want to play a game in this vein, I'll just go dust off my PS2 and play that instead.
Fatality.